Hi, Roses. Welcome to Roses Are Red at the Psychic Ward. We're going to do a pick a card today. These are your pals. You have pal 1, pal 2, and pal 3. So, yeah, let's just get started. You can choose which pal draws you in the most, and I'm going to divvy up your sections. All right, so there we have it. Those are your 3 pals. You have pal 1, pal 2, and pal 3. So you can use your intuition and choose what pal is drawing you the most. And I'll get started with pal 1. Hi, pal 1. All right, so with this energy, I feel like someone is going to be hoodwinked in some way. So I'm sensing some embarrassment. You could be being mistaken as someone else. Okay. All right. So what's happening here is that things are being set up to look one way, but they look like they're going to be turned into something else at the end of the day. The reality is, and the justice that you're receiving for this is that you're going to survive it. You're going to survive whatever this embarrassment is or whatever embarrasses you, because I feel like the party on the other side is so thrilled by your beauty and is beautiful to them what you look like and how you express your feelings and your emotions. So on the one hand, it's embarrassing. On the other hand, you got a lot of people who are admiring you. They're giving you donations. They're bowing at your feet. They're practically worshiping the ground you walk on. They could be mistaking you for fake people, like pretending they don't know you and thinking you're someone else just so they can talk to you. I feel like people are going to walk up to you and start conversations with you and take you by surprise, because it seems like these are not the type of people that you're used to trying to talk to you. Even if you have a whole wide of people who talk to you, I just feel like this person is a bad boy for the females or the feminines. Like, it's almost like beware of this person, because I just feel like he gets aroused by your emotions. Okay, could be someone who wants to play with your emotions. All right, you have Page of Candles. So this is fresh energy. This is brand new energy. I feel like these three want to come out as well. Like the good thing about this energy is that whoever's resonating with it, you're gonna survive. Like, it may be like a psychological devastation to your ego to realize that this person thinks you're cute, or this person doesn't find you to be threatening at all, even in your most powerful, like, I'm not backing down type of energy. He's still to be adorable, and that could be embarrassing for some people. You have 9 of Candles, Page of Candles. Yeah, like, you're going to be tested. And for some of y'all, I hope that you're able to survive this, because it's on the fence. Like, it's about the way you can, like, if you can take a joke, then you can survive this person's energy, because he's just playing with you. Okay. The number 911 could be significant to some people. This person could be playing with your emotions. He could be playing with your beliefs, your politics. He could try to get you aroused to just watch you go off, blow off some steam, or get angry, get upset, because I feel like he genuinely is a force to be reckoned with, and he's genuinely not afraid of you. So that may be really hard to deal with for some people. Then you have the Empress here and Nine of Grains in reverse. This person is going to pull out the mother in you, and that could mean something different for every woman, every feminine. It could make you want to cook for him. It could make you want to holler and scream at him. It could make you want to literally whoop his behind. But he finds it funny. Okay, so that's what I'm getting. It's coming off as a love reading, but I'm really not feeling like it's really a love reading. You have Satan test Jobs. Like, I feel like this is really at your core, like you're being tested at your core. And being able to say you are, like, it might not be the biggest, baddest wolf in the room. Like, there is somebody who can match your energy and do much more. Okay. But this person wants to be a king. Like, maybe he wants you to be his queen, because I feel like he's already in his king energy. Maybe you guys are king and queen coming together, or he basically wants to treat you like royalty. That's what I'm getting ultimately, because I'm seeing people putting gifts at your feet and literally kissing the ground. You walk on. Also, I'm feeling like they want to kiss your feet and literally worship you. Okay, so that's the vibe I'm getting. It's something that you're going to have to accept and appreciate. Like, for some of y'all, you're going to want to get revenge. Like, that's going to be the ultimate feeling. And there was also some messages about, if you're constantly focused on getting revenge, you're never going to be happy. You're never going to be satisfied. He likes that. He likes that you fight back. He likes that you have a spunk and a fiery presence about you. Okay, someone's name could be Bradley. All right. So let's just get some more energy for this pile. I know it's a little specific, but this could be for someone specific. You could resonate with certain parts of this energy. This motherly vibe is coming up again. You want to get revenge on this person. It's like they're running circles around you, and they're gonna tire you out. That's the message here. Like, either you back down right away, or this guy is gonna conquer you. Like, okay, you have Ace of Water here, and I feel like for some people it could be very hurtful to their ego if they feel like someone is challenging them and winning every fight, and it's just like, I don't want to deal with this. I could be talking to lesbians. I don't know who I'm talking to, but this could be sexy. Like, you really like the idea of a guy taking control over you. But for some people, this might not even be a sexual chemistry type of situation. It could feel like someone is trying to overpower you and walk all over you. You might not take their flirtatious energy as comforting. You might feel like you're not safe. Group of people, you can feel like this person can slay all your dragons because he's not afraid of anything, including you. Okay, but I'm definitely feeling like the arousal of emotions. Use your intuition with this, because this is definitely a relationship of some kind. You're going to see this person again. You got two aces here in a row. Water, ace of fire. You're going to see this person again. You're going to have many opportunities to see this person again. And every time you see them, it's going to pull something out of you, some type of creative passion out of you, because he's thinking about you just like you're thinking about him. You're trying to build up your self-esteem and get yourself back on track. And he's already learning all of your weak spots and what to say next to drive you crazy. I feel like that's the ultimate goal that he has. Is it some energy here like he wants to do something for you? So make a list. What do you need done? You might not say these things right away, but he'll be able to read your mind. So maybe you need protection. You got another ace. You got three aces. I'm going to leave it there. 3 aces in a row. Okay. This is a jackpot of some kind. I don't know. Is it spades? What's going on? But these are some powerful cards. You have inspiration and adjustments. So maybe this is a calling to adjust your personality a little bit. Accept that this person made you feel like a woman. Okay. And there's no backing down. And he go back on that. He already knows. He knows who you are. He knows what you look like. So at this point, I feel like it's just a matter of, what do you want? because that's the next step. He's willing to provide those things. You need protection. You want someone to talk to. You want someone to keep you company. Someone to vent to, whatever the case is. What don't you want? He's also willing to respect your boundaries. So that's what I'm getting. A couple more cards. 3 aces in a row. That's wild. Okay, you got donations, tithings, and charitable work. Charitable work. This was the beginning energy. This was all I heard and felt for this energy. Is people giving you donations and providing for you in some way. You're gonna be making pit stops. Like, they're gonna have altars for you. Pick up your donations. This is real. The Bible verse. Let's see where it is. Okay, it's something about not giving to the priest. Okay, it says right here, I am to be the only inheritance the priests have. You are to give them no possession in Israel. And this is where I start thinking, well, okay, well, maybe this is about reparations. Like, don't give your time and money to people who aren't helping or yada, yada. But it's like, no, you are the corporation. You're the big corporation, and only the best is being reserved for you. It says they will eat the grain offerings, the sin offerings, and the guilt offerings, and everything in Israel devoted to the Lord will belong to them. So it's like you're being treated like a priest, a high priestess. The justice card kind of reminds me of the high priestess. And you're going to be treated like royalty one way or another. Okay. So let's see what this donations card says. Give joyfully to the organizations. Yeah. So, and people are going to give joyfully to you because of what you're doing. And I'm also hearing thank you for your service. People are so appreciative of what you're doing, holding it down for some, loving Jesus for some, being representative of God's love. Is a lot of things that you're doing, and you're going to be shown and appreciated. You're going to be shown appreciation for what you're doing. So I'm going to close this energy because I feel like it can go on and on and on. But there is an energy of you being high up and you being low down, and maybe you feel like you're high but you're really low, or you feel like you're low but you're really, really high, okay? And people really, really respect you. They admire you. They think you're gorgeous, yada, yada. All right, so just get used to that. All right, so that's the energy I have for this pile. If you enjoyed that, be sure to like, subscribe, comment, share. You can also join my members only to get this content in advance and book a personal reading if that's something you're interested in. I'm also interested in getting to know you personally and doing some real life personal readings. Okay, so with that being said, I'm going to see you in the next one. Hi, Pop 2. This energy is pretty heavy. I have a lot of areas to cover, so those with ears will hear this message. First of all, I'm hearing that there's a nurturer. A nurturer is being blessed with many to love. And, okay, your disciples are being more, so you have no need of worry where your food is coming from, where your clothes are coming from. God found favor on you, and he gave you a double portion because he loves you. He might have also closed your womb. Whoever I'm talking to, you might have had trouble in the past bearing children, or maybe you had trouble starting new projects or businesses, or you had trouble finishing things that you wanted to complete. God closed the doors for a reason, and it's because he's manifesting his own palace. He's manifesting his own disciples within his palace and other places. So, all right, this may be someone's second chance at life, at bearing children, at starting a project, at going to work, or becoming successful. Maybe you had a break. Okay, there's another message to not worry, just ask. Ask for what you need and you'll receive whatever you need. Your love is transforming lives and all your needs will be provided for. Your love is so valuable to God. Your love is valuable to the people you love. Okay, you could be parenting yourself, loving yourself, being a parent to other people. You could be healing parent trauma or parent wounds, parent triggers. So I'm hearing even the bad seeds will listen to you, will listen to your voice and grow fruit. If this is a barren womb, then your womb is being opened. Okay, God is blessing you, and even the bad seeds will bear fruit. The word straight came up 3 times in these messages. Okay, straight, uh, and a lot of things about food. So I'll just read off what I see. It says, "For I am in a strait betwixt two, having a desire to depart and to be with Christ, which is far better." Let's get some cards. This energy is really deep. Okay, so straight, saying, "Did not we straightly command you that you should not teach in this name? And behold, ye have filled Jerusalem with your doctrine and intend to be this man's blood upon us." Okay, you have 8 of Grains and Page of Feathers. 811 could be important for someone. 25, the number 25 keeps coming up multiple times. So 25, 75, 25, 50, 75, 25 could be significant to someone. Okay, and also we have, "Enter ye at the straight gate, for wide is the gate and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction." Okay, so straight and narrow is also coming up. And then fruit is coming up. And we don't need to go into details what that could possibly mean, but I feel like for some people, it's you by going down the straight and narrow. And I'm also hearing straight and narrow fruit. Eat the fruit for some carnivores. I don't know what that's about. Someone is being starved of some type of nutrition. Someone is deficient in some way. Okay, and there's also something here about a feeder. Like someone's trying to fatten you up and make you feel nervous, like they're pretending like they're going to eat you. This is for specific ears. They're pretending like they're going to eat you and making you nervous. This could have some type of sexual connotations, but it could be very real, like cannibalistic as well, carnivore. But what they're trying to do is make you nervous so that you can eat out of your emotions, and you might not realize it, but you're eating too much. I don't know who that's for. So forgive me if this is not for you. Okay. 7 of Feathers, 5 of Feathers, Page of Feathers. Someone could be overthinking, because I'm definitely getting that vibe here. Like, it's overwhelming. Okay. It's like a lot of good things coming your way. And there's a lot going on about kids. Like, even today I've seen, like, I just keep hearing barren fruit, barren children, multitudes. He's multiplying your disciples. Don't worry about anything. And then I sat outside in public, manifest or meditating on your energy, and a whole group of kids, like a class trip or something. You know how you see like crowds and crowds of children walking with their teachers or supervisors walking past me. And I was sitting in an area where you kind of have to turn a corner to get wherever you're going. So it was like I was surrounded by children. So I don't know what that's about, but it felt like abundance, like plentiful, youthfulness, and just like it's a good thing. Maybe this is for some people who are afraid of children or something like that. Or maybe you have some childhood trauma or something going on, because there's also something about priests. And then they're saying give the children back to the priests, because the priests, I don't know what is going on here, but it's something about the first fruits, like Solomon or Samuel was sacrificed to the temple. His mother was having trouble bearing children. Then God blessed her. He opened her womb and she gave him to the church. So there's also a message here about the first fruits going to priests. So I don't know what that's about. Maybe you're firstborn. All right. So we have 8 of Grains, Page of Feathers, 5 of Feathers, 7 of Feathers. With all that being said, it's a lot of commotion here, because I feel like it's like crowds, and like you're standing in the middle of a crowd and you're seeing a lot of a lot of things happening. And in the midst of all of this, I feel like there's someone lurking and lingering around watching you. Okay, this person wants your love, they want your attention, and maybe that's why they're popping up in this reading. But it's someone that you clearly cut off. It could be an ex, someone who knows that you've said no and they're just not accepting that. Like they're hoping that you loosen up or soften up or change your mind in some way. They're also dangling breadcrumbs because you could be someone who's going hungry, or maybe you're like hungry for your calling, or like is this hungry energy. And this person is dangling breadcrumbs, but I'm also feeling like it's a metaphorical thing. They're dangling whatever it is that you want or you're going after because they want your attention, but they have the capacity and capability to give you everything your heart desires. That's why I'm feeling like it could be an ex. Because he still wants your attention, he still wants your love, your dedication, your devotion, but he's not willing to give you what you require, and your needs are being provided. Your guy, your husband, your master is providing for you. So whoever this person is that's like trying to sneak around and get some of your attention, it's the enemy. Okay. Whoever this is, you probably already know that. So let's get some more cards for this energy, because there's a lot going on. It's kind of all over the board. What's going on with this energy? 5. Okay, you have 6 of fire. Success, recognition, and self-esteem. Somebody is trying to hold you back, desperately trying to stop you. Somebody could be trying to get you pregnant so you don't go off and do something that requires you to not be with a child. This could be work related. This could be someone that you're about to separate from. This could be a husband. This could be someone that doesn't want you to go off and work. Or this could be a conscious, like your subconscious, or something you've been committed to or devoted to that just hasn't been paying off. And then you're about to go out and chase your dreams, and this person's like, well, wait, there's one more thing, but it's just a breadcrumb and you need the whole loaf. Okay, you have 5 of water here. Disappointment, regret. Like it's these disappointments that's leading you to your success. For someone, you're being tried and tested over and over and over again, and it almost seems like these lessons have no benefit to your story. But the reason why you're being tested is so you can know that this is not something you're meant to deal with. Okay, so I'm picking up that energy. Self-esteem is being built. You're recognizing yourself. All right, this is powerful. And I'm feeling like the nerves here, like someone is really high up. So I'm about to just let this energy go up because it's much, much higher than I'm capable of reaching at this point. All right. So somebody is definitely out in the cosmos right now. Organized, responsible, supportive. You've done the work in the background. Or maybe this is like something that's flowing through you because it just feels like abundance. Like people are graduating. You could be a teacher. Like I'm feeling this vibe like you're growing some type of crop. Okay. And they're listening to you. They're growing. They're becoming healthier. They're becoming successful. And this is your success. I'm feeling tears right now. I've been feeling them all day, like really emotional. Prosperity, contentment, and celebration. So it's like you had to go through this negativity. And also the tears could be part of your love, like watering your crop, because I'm seeing 5 of water. And that's also what I'm hearing earlier. Like, I'm like, am I actually going to cry during this reading? Because I definitely feel it and I'm still feeling it. But there was a message that came with those tears, like the tears are watering your crop, and somehow the pain that you're going through is nurturing you, nurturing your inner child, nurturing the people that you love. Like is important. It's important that you experience these things that you experienced. And you have so much prosperity and reasons to celebrate in your future. Also now, okay, power of prayer. Yeah, this is your voice. There's so much power in your voice. Give the situation to God for uplifting and healing and be open to miracles. Heaven's unlimited resources, love, and answers are awaiting your prayers. So give it to God. Just like I said I'm hearing, like, I'm feeling like this energy that's going above me. It might have started off beneath my feet, but is above my head and is reaching God. So let it go. Whoever needs to hear this, what you've been nurturing or something that you're hoping for, give it to God. That's where it belongs anyway. So maybe that was part of the issue, is holding on. I'm looking at this Knight of Earth, the way she's holding on to this coin, like, give it to God. Whew. It's a lot of energy. Peace I leave with you, my peace I give unto you. So somebody needs to hear this. Give your fruit back to God. So maybe it was an issue for somebody. Um, I didn't really want to get into the homophobia and all of that, but maybe that's something that needs to be talked about and dealt with, whether it's homophobia or homosexuality. I don't know. I'm not the judge. Judge not, lest ye be judged. So whatever it is that you're dealing with, give it to God. God loves everything about you. And I'm also feeling like this energy of someone sneaking around in the background, like it almost feels like a godly presence for some people. Like maybe somebody walked away from God saying, feeling like he's just not doing enough and you got to go out and take care of matters on your own. But God is still around, blessing you, even though you might be rejecting his blessings. He's like not giving you a choice anymore. Like the check is in your mailbox for some people. The money's in your account. You know, you might have even said no, and God is still saying yes. For some people, that is all I have for this energy, for this pile number 2. Is a lot going on here. If you want to dive deeper, you can book a personal reading with me. Like, subscribe, comment, share. You can join my members only for advanced content. And I'm going to go on to the next pile. All right. So I'll see you next time. Hi, pile 3. So I'm just going to get right into it. You're entering into the joy of the Lord because of what you've done with what God has given you. Your children and your children's children are being blessed right now. You may even feel like things come easy to you, like you didn't have to work as hard. This may be coming from your ancestors, something your ancestors did. Okay, you have King of Grains. So Pharaoh said to Joseph, I hereby put you in charge of the whole land of Egypt. Because of what you've done with what God has given you, whether it was a inherited trait, a blessing coming from your family, something that came directly from the Lord's voice, directly giving you some sort of a blessing or a skill, he's multiplying that. So there's also a message here that says, he said unto him, well done, good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over a few things. I will make thee ruler over many things. Okay. And then right here we have, he put him in charge of the whole land of Egypt. So that's what I'm feeling like. Somebody has been holding tight and doing a job, possibly even keeping their head down. The number 14 could be significant for you. Just doing things the way you feel like God has instructed you to do things, and you're being rewarded because of that. I feel like a very calm energy from you. Whereas though other people, maybe they don't really feel calm. Like it's like a really chaotic energy and they feel really desperate and afraid of their situation. Whatever it is, it might not even be that serious, but for them it's like the end of the world. And it just goes on and on and on. There's no break for them. But I feel like you've never really had to experience that because you trust God. And God is putting you in a position to be able to help those people who maybe right now have more. And they could be helping you, but they choose not to because they only care about themselves. You're being raised above them. And you're gonna end up being able to help them. And Queen of Feathers. So I say being able to help them, because it's up to you whether or not you choose to help these people in need. I feel like they've given you no reason to help them. They've been very mean to you in the past, you out of your name, or just try to get you to act out of character in some way. So it's up to you. That's what I'm seeing from these cards. Like, you have the ability to help people who didn't help you when you needed it, and now they want from you. They're basically, like, they're just reaching up to a certain point. Like, whoever they think is rich, whoever they think is generous or naive or whatever, whoever they put their hand out to, it's just like this idea of someone. And I feel like you're rising to that area. Like, you're becoming that I was able who they are attracted to. And you could be doing this through manifestations. They could be empowering you just by begging and pleading around you, like that constant energy. You might feel like you are the target of their attacks. Like, whenever they have a bad day and they want to slam the door or holler at their kids, like, you may feel like you're the one that they're hollering at, and you're the one who can solve their problems. And because of that, even if you technically don't have anything to do with them, and they might not even know where you are, you may just feel like your heart is so big that you just absorb all this negative energy. Because of this, you are becoming a savior of some kind. You are shifting and evolving into someone who is prepared to give back. And I'm seeing Christ on the cross here. Like, someone might even imagine themselves hanging on the cross. Like, this may be your go-to thought. It's a horrible thought, but for some people it may come as being peaceful. Like, this is what it's all about. This is just where I want to be. Like, I just want to sacrifice myself and my life for others, and I want to suffer more than they suffer so that I can have the ability to love them. It's noble, but it's horrible. I mean, that's how I feel personally. It's horrible. But this could be your love. Like, your love just pours out, and nobody can really compete with you or mirror you or try to pretend they're you, because you're in a whole different element. This is 4 of Coins. So I don't know what card that is. Okay, I'm just going to keep going. But this looks like it's frugalness, extravagance, and control. Like, again, it's popping up that you have the ability to help, but I don't feel like you're going to help. Maybe you don't realize this, but at the very last moment, you're going to move off of that cross and let Jesus do that. Let the Savior. We don't need to take his place. He did it for us. Give him that, okay? Let his death not be in vain. And you go and spend your money on something that you enjoy. Like, I mean, you can give to charity, and I won't tell anybody not to donate and things like that, but don't do it because people are begging you for it, especially people who you might have actually been offended by. It's like, you're not going to get any type of, this is me saying this personally, I don't feel like you're going to receive any type of revenge or get back or anything. Like, they don't even recognize you. They don't know who you are right now. They're not going to know who you are when you become rich or receive this inheritance or suddenly realize that you are the one on top. In this high priestess mode, you have the wisdom and the patience to know what's the right decision when it comes to sacrificing yourself and your funds. But I just see you knowing what to do at the very last moment. Let's just get a couple more cards. Whoa. Okay, you have 6 of Earth and 7 of Earth. Charity, generosity, windfall, investment, assessment, and patience. You have patience twice. Okay, and I'm seeing green and purple here. Like, it's very royal. But this charity card did pop out, and it's very important here because it's really up to you what you do with it. But again, like, the energy is calm, so I feel like I'm kind of like leaning a little bit too hard into it, because you could be giving back to yourself. Yeah, there's something interesting about here. No more complaining. Complaints are affirmations of victimhood, which is never true spiritually. Take back your God given power by affirming that you have an abundance of choices and freedom. So maybe someone is actually in this charitable position, like maybe you actually need help right now. Maybe you need help right now. And so you're manifesting this position of being an authority and able to give back so that you can help yourself, basically. Yeah. Because I did see an image of someone was in a landfill. I won't go into the whole scenery. It was a lot going on in this vision, but someone was in a landfill and they were praying to Jesus to save them. And the more they prayed to Jesus, the more the image of Jesus became themselves. They were praying to themselves, like manifesting their own power and ability to raise them out of the situation. And nobody else is praying to Jesus in this landfill, and nobody else is praying to the person who this vision is about. It's like it's your power going towards yourself, and you are manifesting yourself as being capable of saving yourself. So once you enter into this new position of being able to really look back on how you invest in yourself rather than begging other people to help you and ignoring anybody that's begging you for help because you did it yourself, they can do it themselves. Okay. That's the energy I got for this. So with that being said, if you enjoyed that, you can book a personal reason. You can book a personal reading, like subscribe, comment, and all that jazz. I do look forward to hearing from you. You can also subscribe to my members only content if you want to get these type of readings in advance. So yeah, overall the energy is really calm. You're being blessed. Your parents are being blessed. Your whole line is being blessed. Your children's children, all because of you staying faithful to yourself. And that's another thing, like you blessing your own line. That's really important here. And staying within yourself, okay? Because that energy is very valuable. You can't just throw it away. Don't waste it on any or everybody, okay? So, all right, that's your energy for here. Thank you so much for reaching Pile 3, and I will see you in the next one.